Good morning, fifth graders. We are going to try this again. I'm just going to alter the plans a little bit just in case it doesn't work with everyone. Instead, we'll just kind of use it as put an iPad on each table, and then you'll be able to work on it in small groups. So just in case, I still want you to get used to the process, but you never know if technology is going to cooperate with us. So let's start with where we are today. Today is September 26, 2014. And today's lesson is lesson 2.3. Yesterday we worked on 2.2 and today we're going to work on 2.3. And the question I'm going to ask you today is, how is finding the perimeter and area of a triangle similar to finding the perimeter and area of a rectangle? So again, this is our question. How is finding the perimeter and area of a triangle similar to finding the perimeter and area of a rectangle? And just to review, when we talk about perimeter and area, the perimeter is the area that's on the outside of a rectangle, or any shape actually for that matter. And area is the amount that the given shape covers. And that'll be the same for any geometric shape. So today we are going to talk about triangles, but let's start our discussion with triangles. And we're going to start it with talking about angles. And I'm going to draw 3 angles for you. Okay, the first one is this. The second one is here, and the third one is here. All right, and I'm going to do my best here. I am drawing with a stylus, so. But the one thing that each one of these has, it has a vertex, which is the point, the corner where the two sides meet, and then it has your 2 rays. Oops, that was a really horrible line. Now, this one here has this right here. And that's a special signal that kind of tells us a little bit about the angle. So as we go and we talk about these angles, what we notice here, let's start with this one, is that this one is less than 90 degrees. So I'm just going to write, I'm going to say less than 90 degrees. This one here, and that's what this little red insignia points out, this one is exactly 90 degrees. And then this one here, if you notice, it's greater than 90 degrees. So if we were to measure those angles, that's what it would have found out. That we have less than 90, equal to 90, and greater than 90. And then if we continue, we can actually start giving these triangles, we can start giving them actual names. Because this one is called an acute angle. I'm sorry, I said triangle angles. This is an acute angle. This is a right angle. And then this one is an obtuse angle. And we know it's a right angle because it measures exactly 90 degrees. We know this is acute because it measures less than 90 degrees. And this one is obtuse because it is greater than 90 degrees. Now, with that, these will actually also correspond with when we look at some triangles. So I'm going to draw 3 triangles, and what I want you to do is I want you to see if you can, using the information that we have here, see if you can classify the triangles and name them. So give me a second. I'm going to pause and then draw. Actually, I can just kind of draw as I'm talking here. Let's do these in red. Triangle number 1. Triangle number 2. And it is difficult. I apologize that my lines aren't always lining up. And triangle number 3. So why don't you talk to your group, or if you're all by yourself, just kind of see how would you classify these triangles, and using these these names right here. So one of these triangles is an acute triangle, one of them is a right triangle, and then one of them is an obtuse triangle. See if you can identify which one is which. Hopefully you had an opportunity to talk with your table, or you just think about it yourself. Hopefully you pause the video. And as you think about this, what we do is we look for one angle that really gives it away. For instance, this one right here, we have this little house thing. So we know we have that house thing. This is a 90-degree angle. So this is called a right triangle. This triangle here, if we look at all of their angles, look at angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, you'll notice that all of them are less than 90 degrees. If all of the angles of a triangle are less than 90 degrees, then that is an acute triangle. And then when we look at this triangle here, we look at this angle here. This angle, if we were to look, this would be a 90-degree angle. This angle is greater than 90 degrees. So this is going to be an obtuse triangle. So again, fifth graders, look at the angles. Look at the angles, acute, right, obtuse, and then look at the triangles, acute, right, and obtuse. And notice, acute angles, right angle, and obtuse angle. And that's one way that we can name triangles.